Hey, good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could be here with me this morning. Uh, what is it? Thursday, January 13th, 2022. Wow, we're already halfway into the month. Sorry for being just a hair bit late here. Just trying to get all the charts up and working before you all came on. Here at Forex Smart Trade, our mission is to help you be the best version of yourself. And we do that by helping you become financially independent, by teaching you how to currency trade using our proprietary trading tools. And we supplement that with some one-on-one personalized training, which we think is the only way to really effectively learn currency trading. And having that a little bit extra source of income is becoming more and more important as inflation is hitting record highs in the last 40 years. And what that means is that everything's going to cost you more. So where's that money going to come from? Ideally trading, and first it's a kind of a good part-time gig, and eventually you can convert it into a full-time gig like I do. So with that, let us get started. Let's take a look at, we're going to listen to this guy. Where did I put him? Oh, did I lose him? Did I shut it down? I've got so many windows here. I guess we've got to open a new one. So hold on a second. I thought I had it already up, but apparently I closed it. So let's listen to this guy.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
One of the other great things about our personalized training is that we do live trades every day, morning and evening, where a live trader or where a professional trader comes online, someone like me who has been trading and understands our trading tools and walks you through their trade. It is a teaching moment for you. It gives you confidence that the tools work as you get to see them in action, and it gives you a trade out of it, so you get some value for the time you've invested. We have a dozen different signals, and different traders find ones that resonate with them, and which we will do with you once you've done the training, and create a trade plan around it. In fact, yesterday I was taught a new trade, so I need to practice it a little bit, but it's a trade that was used by Matt back last summer, and he made almost $500,000 off of that trade, and ended up buying himself a Lamborghini. So I am going to study it a little bit and start testing it out. And once I'm comfortable that it works, as we teach you trade signals, you should do the same thing. Become comfortable that it works. Go back and back test it, and then once you are comfortable that it works, start trading with it. If you are a light, you have access to what's up in the yellow. When you're a regular member, we've got the morning trade at 10 a.m. We've got the AIT at 10 p.m. We've got a trade on Sunday, and then we also have an extra paid session trade. So lots of opportunities to see different traders trade, and historically we have netted about 150 pips a week off of these live trades. With that, I trade off of a trade routine. Let's pull that up also. Where I check that the green charts are live and my MetaTrader 4 connection is working beforehand. And I did that before we came online. Review of our trades. At the end of every day, it is a good practice to review what you've done and figure out what you could have done better, what lessons could be learned so that you become a better trader. This week, we took a couple trades. On Monday, we took a bad trade, or I took a bad trade because I'd taken a red eye and I was a little bit tired. I wasn't thinking about it. This trade, the trade on gold USD, was in direct contradiction to the overnight trade that I put out. So shouldn't have taken that. We took a on Tuesday a pound euro pound trade. It did go up, but it didn't hit our take profit, so it carried over a day. It closed yesterday. I take these trades and my other account where I post the results daily. As the trade had taken over a day, I just closed it when I got to break even. But if you did hold it, it did close profitably. But again, that's just me. When a day goes by, the signal changed. I didn't see a clear signal, so when we got back to break even, I just ended up closing it out. So with that, let us get into today and see what trades are available for us today. Nope, actually, one more piece of information. Last thing we need to do before we start trading is news impacts currency. We are technical traders. We don't trade on news. But we want to know what the news is so we can trade around it. And we find what that news is on forexfactory.com. So let us go to forexfactory.com. And Forex Factory breaks news down into three convenient categories. Low impact, which is yellow, orange is medium impact, and red is high impact. And this morning at 8:30, there is a red news item on the USD, followed by like two oranges, and then another orange at 10. So I'm gonna probably avoid trading the USD this morning because of that. On yesterday's recommended trade, I recommended a pending sell stop because we were sitting on a resistance line, and it needed the signal was come on, the signal was telling me sell, and signal was telling me sell, and let us open a new window. Let's go back here. I wanted to show you it was sitting on a, and we're gonna close this guy down. I'm duplicating the tab. I just wanted to show you what I was looking at last night. So anyways, on that pending trade, pending sell stop, go ahead and close it out as we're as it didn't break the support line. And come on. Well, we've got plenty of CPU juice here. I'm not sure what is causing the problem. But we need to be able to look at the charts to be able to trade. Let me just try one other thing here. Let's go to the secondary data feed, see if that makes a difference. Let's duplicate it again. Let us try this. It is, if you haven't muted yourself, please mute yourself. When we took the trade, last night, we were looking here. There's a resistance line right in here. So I was seeing a sell signal, but we were, I think we were right about, maybe we were here. So it needed to significantly break this, break this line, the 14.593. I forget exactly what number we were at. We might have been at 14. Well, I don't remember off the top of my head, but excuse me, here, 14.382. I might have brought it down to 14.340 or right around there, where we needed to be significantly below this line. If it broke this line, I saw the signal is going down. The resistance kept it from breaking that line, and then actually it shot up. So a little bit earlier this morning. So that was last night's trade. So if you still have it open, close it. That trade is no good anymore. So now let's get on to doing our analysis. The trade that I use is something called the that we're going to use here is the 10-point trade. And it's basically a situation where I'm looking for all the lines to line up. And when I get 7 out of 10 of the lines lining up, I'm going to go ahead and take a trade. I start with this middle chart, which is the majors and minors. And I'm looking for situations where the lines, the red and green lines are the major indicator, the black and gray are the minor indicator. And I'm looking for situations where we're either above this blue line, which is the overbought line. If we're above the blue line, I want them pointing down, or we are below the red line. And if they're below the red line, I want them pointing up. In this case, we've got a little bit of conflict here that the miners have actually gone and run the channel. Majors are pointing down, but they're sideways. So because of that, I'm going to pass. I really want everybody to kind of be up here and going down together. Euro USD, we're in the middle of the channel. Majors are going sideways, so that doesn't meet the requirement. Pound USD, we are overbought. Majors are going up. Minors have started to turn. They're going sideways, but they're not going down. US Canadian, we're in the channel, and everybody's going down. I want to catch a trade where these are up here, so I can get a run right through the channel. And on a 1 hour chart, which is what I'm trading off of, there's 13 minutes left in this 1 hour chart. I am the trade is going to be good for between 5 and 30 pips. USD CHF oversold, still going down. USD JPY in the middle of the channel, so nothing there. Let us go to our next chart. So basically, I have cloned this chart, and I've got four different pairs of this that show different currency pairs that allow me to kind of quickly go through and see if I see a setup. So this second group is non USD pairs. Euro pound oversold, but not going up yet. AUD JPY overbought. Everybody's going down. And I've got the red line is crossed over the green, and the black line is crossed over the black. So I've got 3 points here. One that I'm oversold, two that the lines are pointing down, three that the red line and the black line are on top. So I got 3 points here. I am going to continue in my analysis. So I'm going to go up to the TNTs, and I'm going to count how many lines are consistent with the sell sign, sell signal I'm seeing here. 2 orange lines are going down, which means sell. The blue lines are inversely related. So when blue is going up, that means sell. So all four, I've got 4 out of 4 of the lines here telling me sell. I want at least 3 of the 4, so I've got 4 out of the 4, so I've got 7 points so far. Lastly, I am going to go to the pressure. I have up pressure here. I want the lines either to be going down, or I want the red line to be on top. Red line is just about ready to cross over the green line, but hasn't. So I do not have a point from the pressure. So each of these sections is measuring something different. And when I get agreement across all of the sections, then I have a high probability of that trade doing what I expect it to do. So since I don't have that here, I'm going to pass. The other reason I'm not crazy about this trade is it is evening time in Australia and Japan. I'd like to trade on it having at least one currency pair in the morning. So both of these are in the evening. So if we saw this last night, I'd be more apt to consider it. But since it's nighttime there, I'm going to pass. Euro Canadian dollar, nothing. We're oversold, still going down. Australian dollar, New Zealand, oversold. Minors are going up, majors are sideways, so nothing there. I want everybody going up. Pound yen, overbought. Minors are coming down, although not that steeply. And majors are going sideways, so nothing there. Euro Australian dollar, oversold. Everybody's going up. Green is crossed over the red. Gray is crossed over the black. All the lines are clustered. I like this signal. Going up to the TNTs for support. The 2 orange lines going up. Thick blue going down. Thick blue means going down means buy. So 3 of the 4 are telling me the dotted blue is sideways. So it's telling me neither buy or sell. But I got 3, and that's enough. Problem, I've got down pressure still. The down pressure here isn't that steep. It's almost sideways, but I don't have the green line on top. I want the green line on top for this to be a good trade. So I've got six of the lines telling me buy, but I don't have one from the pressure. I want to have a line from the pressure. So we are going to pass. So let's go to another group. And normally I just have all of these windows open, but since we're having an issue here, I'm just going to keep, it seems like it'll let me open one, but it won't let me open multiple. Canadian yen overbought, but sideways. Euro New Zealand dollar oversold, going up. To me, this is kind of more of a sideways than an up, but the green has crossed over, so theoretically there's 3 points here. I don't like it because I don't like the slope of the green line. The slope of the green line is a little less than 45 degrees. I'd like to have it be sloping up more. The two orange lines are going up. Dotted blue is slightly going down, so I've got 3 of the 4 here. I have down pressure, but I do have the green line on top, so I have 7 points here. But I do not like, so even though I technically meet the requirements, I'm not crazy about this. What I want to do, let me see if we can get this to open up. We can take a little bit more of a look here. I am going to open up what pair is it? So it's EUR, NZD, EUR, NZD, EUR, NZD. So it's nighttime in New Zealand, but it is morning in Australia. So here's the signal we're looking at. So this chart has multiple time frames, multiple candles for the same pair. So here's a 5-minute, a 30-minute, 1 hour, a 2 hour, a 4 hour, and a day chart. So I'd like to take a look and see what is happening on the 2 hour and the 4 hour. And basically what I'm looking for is, if we're oversold here, I want to see that we're oversold here and oversold here. So if this is wrong, if this changes, we can still pick up the trade off of the 2 hour or 4 hour. I don't necessarily expect them to be pointing up. It's better if they are. Here we're oversold and it's kind of sideways. Here we're oversold. The minors have started to point up. Majors are still sideways. I've got down pressure but green on top, down pressure but green on top. I don't necessarily consider what the day chart is doing, but there is kind of a down pull here, and the green line is rolling, which tells me that there's still more down coming. So from here, it's still telling me that it's okay to buy. The next thing I want to do is I want to take a look at where the support and resistance are and what the trend is. So I'm going to open up kind of a clean chart to do that, and let us see. Euro NZD, so I'm going to change the chart. Euro NZD. And support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. And on Euro USD, they're about 30 pips apart on a 1 hour candle. So I am going to now drop some support and resistance lines in. So I take one, and then I'm going to move it up to where I see some natural stopping. So right here, right in here, right here, right in here. And then I'm going to take it, move it up. I'm going to take one below. And I am going to take one above. Right in here, in here, in here, in here, over here. And let us take one more above. Now, if it's something I trade regularly, I've already got the lines drawn on it like you saw on the Euro USD in the beginning. So I want to now see if we get a better look at this. So in the last 3 days, basically it was just trading in a channel, and this is probably 2 support lines in here. But the last couple of days it's been coming down, so I am taking a buy against the trend. So the trend is down, and I'm taking a buy against it. I want to know how much room I have till the next support and resistance. So here I've got 19 pips up and about 12 pips down. 19 pips up, 12 pips down. So, but we're trading against the trend. Let's go ahead and take a 10 pip buy on the Euro NZD. So I'm not gonna go for the full 19 pips. I'm gonna take half of it. So we're gonna take a 10 pip buy on the Euro NZD. Buy 10 pips. So we're gonna go to our MetaTrader 4. I'm gonna open up Euro NZD chart. So I'm gonna go to File, New Chart. And I'm going to go to this third one and find Euro NZD, which is right here. I am going to then go to the second row, New Order. My lot size is going to be a function of how much I'm trading. This is a demo account. It's got 11,000 in it. I am going to go over 4 spots. 4 spots would, if I put the decimal here, I'm going to trade a lot size of 1.1. 1.1. And I'm not going to worry about the stop loss or take profit right yet. I just want to get the trade in. And we actually have, this is kind of a high spread. It's almost a 3 pip spread, 4 pip spread. So we're paying 4 pips to make 6. I don't necessarily like that. Because we got to make 4 pips just to break even. But we're going to go ahead and do it because we're trying to demonstrate the accuracy of the tools. So we're going to go ahead and take a buy, a market buy. It records it down below. And then I'm going to right click, go to modify. And we said we wanted to take 10 pips. So 10 pips is 100 points. If I put 100 in here and click this little blue button, it does the math for me. And we're going to use a 4-to-1 stop loss. 4 times, so 40 pips if it goes the other way. 400 points is 40 pips. Click the red, it does the calculation. I put it in, and it catches it there. Let me go back and take a look. So it's starting to go through the channel. The 2 hour is starting to push up. The 4 hour, before these were sideways, now they're going up. So we'll be okay on this trade. It'll probably take maybe 3 hours for this to go through. All right, so today, using the 10-point signal, we took a buy on the Euro NZD, market buy on the Euro NZD for 10 pips with a take profit of 1.66762, 1.66762 with a stop loss of 1.66235, 1.66235. Let's see if we have any questions. I will make note of that, Robert. In fact, I'm gonna let me. I want to figure out how to cut and paste this so I can save it. I will send it into the office. Oh, hold on a second here. What is it called? It's called snippet. Tools. No. All right, I've got your comment, Robert. And I'm saving it. Let's see. All right, gang. Thank you for joining me this morning. We will do it again Monday. We are here to make you successful currency traders. And our tools are very, very accurate, as you've seen, or as you continue to see. That's why I send out those daily trade recommendations, even though you don't get a chance to see how I figure them out. And why we do these sessions is so that you can see that these tools work once you're trained on how to use them. All right, thanks so much. Have a great day, and we will connect again on Monday. Bye-bye.